Hey guys, after we published the VDB denting tutorial, I've been asked how I created these abstract shapes that I used in the preview image for this tutorial. So let me just quickly show you how. Start out by creating some geo, for example a sphere. Dive in there, turn the sphere into polygons, and with the ISO offset quickly create a volume out of that, like that. Then, using the scatter sop, scatter some points into that volume. Not so many, but maybe, say 50 to begin with. And then connect these using the connect adjacent pieces sop here. Wire that up. And what that does is, it works pretty similarly to the vex setup that Manuel did. Just have to set it up to adjacent points. And let's decrease the maximum number of points it should connect and increase the search radius. And as you can see, that builds a network like this, a network-like structure. Like that. Let's dial down the maximum number of points again. And maybe in the scatter sop, use a little less relaxed iterations. Something like that. And now let's turn this into a volume by first adding a wireframe sop to turn the splines into geometry. Maybe lower the radius a bit. Maybe like that. And turn that into a volume with a VDB from polysops. Wire that up here, highlight it, increase the resolution by decreasing the voxel size, like that, and use a smooth SDF node to blur out the whole geometry a bit, maybe to something like this. One thing that's lacking here are the bulges on the joints here, and I'm gonna add them by using a copy sop and copying a sphere onto those scattered points, like that. Let me just set the sphere to polygons as well, maybe increase the frequency a bit and scale it down. So we'll just have that here. And before turning that into a VDB here, let's merge it with the wire. Just using a merge sop. Merge those two like that. And then wire that up into the VDB from polygons. Let's dial down the sphere size a bit more like that, which will yield this VDB. And after it's smoothed, will yield something like this. So this is the base shape. We could increase the smoothing iterations a bit and also maybe decrease the sphere radius still a bit, something like that. Exactly. So this is our base geometry that we're going to work with. Next thing I'm going to do is convert that VDB back to polygons. With the convert VDB sop here, wire it up, set it up to polygons, and what that will give us is this polygonal shape. And as you can see from the algorithm which is used to convert the volume back to polygons, it yields this kind of strange mesh here. And in order to fix that, I'm gonna add a remesh node, wire it up here, highlight it, and what the remesh node will do here is give me more like a Delaunay triangulated mesh, something like this. And the last thing I have to do now is, again with the wireframe sop, and let's dial that radius down quite a bit, wire it up, highlight it, maybe dial the radius down a bit further, like that. And this is how I created the structure for the preview of the VDB denting tutorial. So that was rather a quick tip. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have artwork to show, please do so. Very intrigued to see what you guys come up with. If you have any hints on how to improve the setup, please share those as well. Have fun, cheers, and goodbye.